I really enjoyed 500 Keys. This is the 21st episode of the 22nd season of The Simpsons, directed by Bob Anderson and Mike B. Anderson. And what's really interesting about this is that each member of the Simpsons family has part of a story. Usually it will be maybe two of them at the most, but actually all five of them have a time in the spotlight, which is unusual. And I'll go in really reverse order of focus. So Maggie only has a little bit of focus when she falls asleep on a cake, but actually with what happens with Maggie, it basically shapes the rest of the episode, because the family then finds some keys once she's locked in the car. And the rest of the episode involves various members of the Simpsons family using those keys to explore different things. Bart is trying to make mayhem with the keys, and things just keep going wrong. He keeps getting praise for the things that he's doing when he's trying to cause trouble, which is always good fun to see. And Marge uses a key to wind up a toy called the Pooter Toot Express. And I won't explain exactly what this does, but it is one of the most random, bizarre things I have ever seen. And honestly, I found it to be, because it was so bizarre, I found it to be quite entertaining. And I just thought, how can they get so much out of this little thing? But they really milked it for all it was worth, and it actually worked really well. Then I'd say the second most important involves Homer and the Duff blimp. And I have to say that was beautifully animated. One of my favourite bits was when we saw the blimp. Well, it's the journey the blimp took when Homer was texting. I just thought that was fantastic. It was done so well. Really thoroughly enjoyed that. And then the main narrative, or at least the one that I found to be the most prominent and the most fascinating, involves Lisa finding a key that's just for Springfield Elementary, and she unlocks a door that's meant to display banned books. But instead, she finds this bizarre makeshift fake classroom. And it's the kind of place that would give me the creeps in real life, but I'd love to go in it. For example, the pop-up book has tabs, but it doesn't work properly. There was a model of a tooth, but it doesn't have the details. And it's like a kind of hybrid real world and weird distorted alternate reality that she's entered. But what could it mean? Why is it there? And I was really curious, and I really thoroughly enjoyed that mystery. I thought it was great fun, completely unpredictable, almost as bizarre as the Pooter Toot Express, and I had a lot of fun with it. And also the narratives in this all kind of merge together at one point, which sometimes happens with The Simpsons, but often not. And I just think it was very well written, beautifully animated, loved the mystery, very funny, really entertaining. Without a doubt, this is, well, this might be my favourite episode from season 22. I'd have to pull up the list of them all, but I'm pretty confident that it's very near the top, if not number one for me.